questions, some of the questions to expect to be asked at the actual interview, and how long does it take?
And that question I answered yesterday, on my video I explained about what questions exactly are you going to expect, and how long will the interview be. The interview, if you are single, 3 minutes maximum, 4, 5 max. If you are single, that will be the maximum interview will be. 5 minutes is a lot. If you have a family, 5, 8 minutes. Too much will be 10. This interview is vastly different from any interview of the US Embassy you will be able to see. Why? Because it's immigrant visa. Non-immigrant visa is the visa you are going to the US Embassy to get what we call to come to America on the temporary basis and then come back in your country. Even if in your head you are planning to stay there, but you are planning to go to America and to go back to your home country. That is non-immigrant visa. So at the US Embassy, you will be expected to show a lot of evidences, show the money, show the farms, show even the right you have at your home, show any assets you have to prove that you come to your home country. But green card lottery is one of the easiest visa at the US Embassy you will ever experience in your entire life. Quote me on that one. Green card lottery visa interview is the easiest visa interview you will ever have in the US Embassy than any other type of visa. Why? Even if you are going for the other type of visa, like for you, you came as fiancé visa, you have to prove that yes, you are going to marry this person. You have to prove this marriage is genuine. You have to put all this documentation. But the green card lottery, the documents, yeah, US government, you chose me. So what evidence do I have? You have just a letter. First notification letter, I have voted the DVLOTTERY. So you don't have any other proof like, oh, this is my relative, I have DNA, whatever. You don't need to prove anything. You have that one. It's just like a student. When you have I had a full $60,000 scholarship. Why are you going to study in America? Man, I got $60. They pay me even my ticket. I have reason to go. But you as US government, you selected me. You are going to give me a green card. Do you love America? Yes, I like America so much. That's my dream. They have no going to punish you to say you are planning to come to America. But if you are going for the non-immigrant visa, they ask you a question, do you like America? Oh man, I can't wait to go to LA, baby. No. Go back to Meru, go back to a village there and they start eating matoke. So why is this very easy? Because number one, they're going to do the following things at the US Embassy. When you reach there, give us the medical. Give the medical. Give us the police clearance report. Give them that police clearance report. That one. Then they have the barcode for the DS260. You give them. You have the photos which you required. You give them. Whatever the documents, you give them. Wait there. You wait. They'll call for the interview. The interview, what are they going to do? They want, first of all, to prove the fact that you are the person who really applied for the DVLOTTERY. How do they do that? That's why nowadays they have the passport. If you use the only passport, now you have the new passport, go with both passport. Then they will use, oh, so you are the same guy. No problem. That is cleared. Number two, that one will clear, yes, you are natural born from this country, you eligible. The other question will be, what is your, they know you have DS260. What is your education level? Oh, for me, I have bachelor degree. Where did you go? Oh, I went to Makerere University. Okay. What is the transcript? You show the transcript. Because KCC, Kentucky Consular Center, they don't require the education. They don't require education work experience. So at the US Embassy, they will need the education certification. These are the certificates. They look at them. Oh, so what do you do now? Oh, now I work as a teacher to wherever. Can you show us the evidence you are working? Oh, this is my bachelor degree as a teacher, and this is the letter I'm working, or this is the document of my contract. I'm working at this primary school, or I work at this secondary school. You are done. Oh, so they can ask you a question. Which part of America are you going to stay? Oh, I'm going to Missouri. So who is your host? Oh, it's Ernest Makulilo. Oh, okay. How do you know the person? Oh, you just met him on the internet. They don't care about that. As long as I'm not a terrorist, I'm not a drug dealer, I'm not whatever, that's what matters for them. That's all. Because you are not supposed to come to someone who can destroy America. That's all. There is no question like, oh, so will you come back to your home country? You are not coming, because if you come to America as a permanent resident, you are expected to be in America. If you go out of America, then why do you want to go out of America and stay over 6 months? Get permit from America with what we call advance parole. If you're a green card holder and you are going out of America for 6 months to a year, you must get a permit from the government under what we call advance parole, because you are permanent of America. You are no longer permanent of Ghana. You are no longer permanent of Nigeria. You are no longer permanent of Tanzania. You are owned by America. You see, that is the difference. So that's why the interview is easy. So the questions are to prove your work experience and education, and also be like, where do you want to say what are you going to do in America? If you go to America, what are you planning to do? Remember, any answer you answer on that question is a valid answer. You say, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm planning to go to college. I do not know yet, but I'm thinking when I'm going there, I might maybe do issue banking. I want to start my business. But as long as you are not going to say, I'm going to do a criminal activities, you are good, you'll be given the visa. And people are thinking that if I say I'm going to be a doctor, they'll be, so this is a nice person. They don't care about that. Because even if you're a doctor, even if your dream is to come here, American life when you come here is no joke. We'll come here, we'll beat you down, you'll start washing dishes, you'll clean the toilets, you'll work in the warehouse, you'll work in the mall, you'll work in the hotel, whatever. You will start at the bottom to grow up, no matter what education you have. Even if you have master's degree, even if you have PhD, your PhD, you come here, yes, it is good, but you don't just come here and you become a doctor today. Come here, you're becoming a manager today. You will start somewhere first on the general labor and go up in one way or another. So those are the things you need to know. So the interview will be the easiest interview, because the questions are not to make sure you come back to your country. The question is to prove that you are a legitimate person, you applied. Then if you applied, that's all. If you have if you have a family, they want to know if that marriage is your real marriage. If your children are these are your children, or just you go to the neighbor's children and do those are your children. Just simple like those one are normal questions. And if I can just quickly give something, there is one person just did the interview a few days ago, and he just shared some of the questions he was given, or some of the questions he was asked at the interview. So I can read some of them here. So the questions was, after studying the documents and everything, the question, he asked 3 questions. Are you married? Do you have a child? Who is your host? Those were the main questions. But the question is simple here. After good morning, good afternoon, whatever greeting they told him to raise the hand. Obviously, you have to take the oath. You have to swear. You have to also take the fingerprint. They asked some of these questions. The question: what's your name? Do you have a child? Are you married? The person is single. Where do you live right now? What do you do for a living? So the person said, I'm a teacher. Okay, show us the evidence you are a teacher, or the kind of things, or training. Can you prove that you are a teacher, or whatever, things of that nature? So for instance, the person was asking, why are you going to America? Obviously, I've won the DVLOTTERY. I plan to excel in my life. Simple like those one. What is the level of education? Those are the level of education. What do you plan to do in America? Things of that nature. And that was the interview. The interview for this person was 4 to 5 minutes over. So they're simple questions of that nature. So that's what I say is the easiest question. They are not going to check, okay, the bank statement. Why are you going to America? Whatever. No. Why are you going to America? I won the DVLOTTERY. Simple.